Hey guys, what's up? It's Andrew from the Checkered Flag Crew, and we're here with driver number 43 Ford for Richard Petty Racing, Aric Almirola. So, what is it like racing the famed number 43?
It's pretty special. Anytime you get to be a part of history, it's always special, and then to drive for the most iconic race team in our sports history, Richard Petty Motorsports, and to drive the King's car, the 43, is just a unique opportunity, and it's very special.
How much pressure is it to driving number 43 considering its past history?
There's always some added pressure with that, but to be honest with you, I put a lot of pressure on myself. I want to go out, I want to compete, I want to win races, and I'm a very competitive person. So I put a lot of pressure on myself to do the best I can, and I don't think the pressure of driving the 43 or driving for Richard Petty makes it any worse.
How do you deal with the pressure you put on yourself?
Honestly, you learn to deal with it. That's the true great athletes and champions, do their best in moments of pressure and in high stress situations. And over time, you learn to just adapt, and you kind of get used to it.
How has Richard Petty helped you when you came to RPM?
He's always been somewhat like a father figure to me, or more like a grandfather figure to me, and he's been really helpful with my racing career, both on and off the racetrack. And it's a family atmosphere at Petty's. It always has been since the beginning, and that's the one thing I love about driving for them is they treat me like family. They treat me like part of the Petty family.
Okay, so what has been your favorite moment driving the 43?
I think it would have to be winning the Daytona race in July last year. Getting the 43 car back to victory lane, and seeing all the confetti on the race car, and just that moment of kind of satisfaction for me, and gratification of just getting the 43 car back to victory lane, something that I wanted to do. It had been a long time since the 43 car had won a race, and so I was just really satisfied to be able to bring this race team back to victory lane, and continue to build our momentum to being a more successful race team week in and week out.
How hard was it to achieve that win at Daytona?
It was tough. All these races, there's 43 cars, there's probably 35 that are really competitive, and so on any given weekend it can be anybody's race, but there's certainly some ultra powerhouse teams that are tough to compete with, and every weekend is a battle, and it's not a gimme for any of them, and so anytime you win a race, it's something that should be cherished.
Okay, if you were to pick any Sprint Cup driver to be your spotter, who would it be?
Wow. I don't know. That's a good question. I don't honestly know who I would pick to be my spotter. You'd want somebody that's calm under high stress situations. You'd want somebody that's very detailed, and that talks enough to give you information, but that doesn't talk too much to clutter up your radio and give you too much to think about. I don't know.
All right. Okay, so we're going to do a segment we like to call the horsepower speed round. Now we're going to fire off 10 quick questions, and you have to give us the first answer that comes to your mind.
All right.
All right. So, what is the most you've ever spent on a haircut?
$20.
All right. What is the last movie you watched?
Elf.
Elf. Okay. What is your favorite thing to do outside the racetrack?
I like to go hiking or biking, just being outside.
Where do you like to hike?
When we're on the West Coast, when we go out to California and Phoenix, Arizona, and Vegas, all that out there is really nice area to hike. And then when we're on the East Coast, around North Carolina and stuff, there's some of the Appalachian Trail that's nice to hike as well.
Okay. And what spectator activities or sports do you most like watching?
I enjoy watching football. I enjoy playing baseball. And I enjoy watching racing, of course.
Yeah. What is one chore that you absolutely dislike to do?
Laundry. Yeah, I'll do anything else in the house. Laundry is a tough one for me to get motivated to do.
Yeah. Same with me. What is your favorite breakfast food?
Bacon.
Bacon. What is your favorite vacation spot?
The beach. It depends. I mean, it's seasonal, but I really enjoy the beach, but I also really enjoy skiing as well. So I think I enjoy both equally, just at different times of the year.
Okay. What is the coldest temperature you've ever experienced?
I think I was minus 12 when I was out in Wyoming a couple years ago. One of the mornings we were there, it was like minus 12. So we went snowmobile riding. So it was a good thing that it was cold, and it makes it better to snowmobile ride. But minus 12 is pretty cold.
That's cold. What is your favorite comfort food?
Man, I don't know. I guess probably some sort of pasta dish. I guess spaghetti.
Okay. And finally, where is the first place you went on your first airplane ride?
My grandmother, when I was very young, probably 5 years old, I think my grandmother took me from, we flew for a short flight from Tampa to, I think, St. Augustine. And we went and toured all over St. Augustine in Florida. So that was my first flight.
All right, thank you, Aric, for taking the time. For more videos from the Checkered Flag Crew, make sure to follow us on all of our social media and check out checkeredflagcrew.com.